Or, I'm going to marry another sister if you don't watch it. Brothers are always threatening those type of things. What happened to the rahmah? What happened to the mercy that's supposed to be there? This is not mercy. If you're this is insecurity. To constantly threaten your wife of something of that nature. The respect. Sometimes we call our wives names. Like even curse words are used. This is not rahmah. This is something totally away from rahmah. Or sometimes you find that, we may be very busy at work. We'll come home, and the next thing is that, our wife has been waiting all day. But we'll go in front of the television, and we'll watch the television until we fall asleep, and fall asleep right on the sofa there. The no talking, no communication. This is totally opposite of the mercy and the compassion that has to be shown to the sisters. A lot of times, subhanAllah, you find that these days especially, that when both husband and wife, they work, the wife is in her own world and the husband is in his own world. And hardly any communication takes place. And when that happens, the relationship begins to sour. The relationship begins to sour. And you begin to have problems. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he was so close to his wives that he would tell them the deepest secret that he would have. When they were coming to Makkah, to conquer Makkah, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he had the plan. He did not tell anybody, not even his closest, companions like Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali, didn't tell them. But except one person he told. There was one person he told. You know who that was? That was Aisha radiallahu anha, his wife. He told her this secret. So again, the point simply being, the mercy and the compassion we have to show. Sometimes we may come home, it might be 2 o'clock at night and our wife, is asleep. The wife is asleep. But you're hungry. And so you come to bed and you turn on the light and you try to wake up your wife, and she wakes up and you get upset at her and say, I need some fruits, or I need some, give me something from the refrigerator, warm up this food. That's opposite to mercy. That's opposite to compassion. One time Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam went to see Fatima and Ali radiallahu anhum. And when he arrived at their house, he saw Fatima radiallahu anha was alone. And he asked her, what happened to Ali? And what happened to the children? Hassan, Hussein, what happened to them? Where are they? So she said that, Ali radiallahu anh took the children out because, you see, we didn't have any food in the house. And he was afraid that they would cry. And I was working all day. He was afraid that if they would cry, they would not let me rest. So he took them out so I could rest. You see the mercy, the compassion that has to come from the husband. Has to come from the husband. Sometimes brothers will come home and husbands will come home and it's like they bring work home. So all day they're busy. Now when they come home, it's time to spend some quality time with your wife. But the brother will be on the phone. These days the cell phones, and some brothers even have 2 cell phones. One in one ear and the other in the other ear. What happens? The wife is still waiting. And the phone, and the person is on the phone till 10, 11, 12 at night. No quality time with the wife at all. And this is the mercy that has to be shown. The mercy to be with the wife. The mercy to talk to the wife, to communicate to the wife, to share ideas and so on. Okay? So inshallah, this is on the brother's side. This is the rights that the sisters have upon us, our wives have upon us. How about on the side of the wife? What is she responsible for? Brothers and sisters, if you want a happy marriage, sisters, if you want a happy marriage, the most important thing is not to complain. Not to complain. And I know this might sound kind of shocking, what I'm saying. But this is one of those things that spoils marriages. It spoils marriages. So, not to complain, very important. Because you see, before marriage, you're very nice. You're actually listening to him. Everything he says, yes, it's so beautiful. What you're saying makes so much sense. It's wisdom.